what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 2, Episode 14. It's not going to be really like a review, more like last week, just a little bit of talk about what happened on the show because, like I said, I'm just kind of over it. Ready for it to be done. Ready to move on to the next. Actually, I'm looking forward to the reunion. I guess it should be some shiggity going on, as my girlfriend Evelyn always says. So anyway, you guys, let's get to it, shall we? Alright you guys, so Erica and Mimi are together, and for lack of a better description, they are comparing war wounds, okay, for no good, sorry baby daddies. Erica says that she is done with Scrappy, and if Mama D thinks she's going to get her royal claws into E-Money while Lil Scrappy is sitting away on somebody's damn couch for the next 30 days getting some counseling, then they got another thing coming. And Mimi's like, hold on. I know that you want to be done with them, but you can't because you guys have a baby together. You have E-Money. There's plenty of times when I want to get rid of Stevie J. Not really, but I'm going to act like I do. I don't get rid of Stevie J because I have Eva. And I know that Eva needs to be able to see her father. And that way we need to work out how to co-parent together. And I was thinking to myself, and thank God for Eva, huh, Mimi? Because, because if Eva wasn't around, then what would be the reason for Mimi to be putting up with Stevie J and all his bullshit? Okay, because I don't care however you guys want to see it, Mimi still puts up with Stevie J's bullshit. And if they didn't have that child, then she would really be looking crazy, okay? Because I don't know what she would use as an excuse then. But anyway, they commiserate, you guys. I didn't really pay much attention to what they was talking about because it's more the same. It's just, you know, what they gonna do, what they ain't gonna do, who been doing what to them and this and that. Y'all know how it goes, so. But I did hear that Mimi said she was going to get a mommy makeover. I ain't mad, okay? I have a girlfriend who I was in Vegas with, had a mommy makeover, and she looked great. Titties was perfect. I was just like, what size are they? She was like, girl, I don't know. I don't even wear bra no more. I was like, man, please, y'all, when I hit it big, I don't know if I would ever get anything done to my boobs, but this stomach, gonna get this stomach right. Y'all, I promise you, I don't see no problem with getting no mommy makeover. But why was it that Mimi was breastfeeding for three years again? Y'all, I'm telling you, I don't understand. I don't understand why somebody would be breastfeeding for 3 years. Now, you guys know I was not no breastfeeding person anyway. I didn't breastfeed either of my kids, and I just never to me, somebody that breastfeeds somebody for 3 damn years, in my mind, it just triggers off this little thing that says that the mother and child has this unnatural bonding that somebody can't get rid of. Okay, and usually it's the damn parent. Now, I might be wrong. I'm sure I'm biased. You breastfeeding advocates out there, maybe you guys can explain to me why somebody would breastfeed a child that's 3 years old. Okay, when the motherfucker got teeth, they can come up to me and be grabbing on my titty talking about in a full sentence, mommy, I want some dinner. When the motherfucker got a goddamn plate of chicken and greens and mashed potatoes sitting over there on the table, but you want to come over here and get why is it that people still breastfeed at 3 damn years old? I will never understand it, but I'm open to learning. Okay, so somebody enlighten me, please. Now, this mommy makeover, how does Mimi intend on paying for it? Well, I will tell you how. Okay, let's fast forward on over to Stevie J and Jocelyn. Jocelyn is all giddy and happy and excited because she is ready to make the move on her career. Okay, she's been saving up her money. You know, she's been doing all these club appearances, and she got her half of the money for this damn video shoot. Okay, she wants to film a video for whatever it is song that she has. Bylar, it can't be Bylar. Like, she should have something else by now, right? I mean, the song that they played, it didn't sound like Bylar. It sounded like some other form of bullshit, but so anyway, she gets her money together and she's telling Stevie J that she wants to, you know, she wants to go to Puerto Rico. Okay, because that's her hometown and that's where she wants to film the video. And, you know, Stevie J was like, wait a minute, you talking about leaving in 2 days? And she was like, yeah, you know, let's do this. Let's get on out there. Let's make it happen. And, you know, Stevie J is just like, okay, well, I do have some of the homies out there that I could probably get to film this video for a whole lot less than it would cost here in the States. Yeah, let's do that. Okay? And then after it's done, you know, let's get the champagne and let's get the magnums and I was like, yeah, Stevie J do need the magnums, okay? He was like, and it'll be a celebration. Okay, so we going to Puerto Rico. Now he has to let his girl Mimi know that he's going to Puerto Rico, okay? Because, you know, he got to make sure that all the bitches on the bus is in place and, you know what's going on. So, you know, they get back together and Stevie J is letting her know that he's going out of town and film a couple of videos. Mimi says she ain't got no problem with it. Hey, you know, she get a little portion of whatever they do, so why would she be mad? Okay, that would be like chopping off the hand that feeds her. So she was like, y'all go on down there to Puerto Rico, that's fine. Do what you gotta do, okay? Just make sure you got my money. Well, how about Stevie J got some money for her right now? It looked like the same fucking water, at least half the water that Jocelyn had gave him earlier talking about the damn video, looked like he passed that off over to Mimi. And Mimi, you know how Mimi is. She still was like, I want it to be understood that this is no strings attached. Mimi, if you don't stop with that bullshit about this fucking no strings now, girl, you know what it's gonna be. Now why are we going through all of this? Okay, you gonna keep on just knocking your head up against that same fucking wall every time? Girl, please. You know, Stevie J, they laughing, they giggling, they got all this little, you know, this little flirtatious back and forth. You know, she's doing her batting her eyes and looking at him and posing like she do, y'all. I don't even feel like trying to. I don't even feel like it, okay? It was foul that he went and gave her that money, okay? I mean, I guess it could be in the form of child support, but fuck, what happened to just getting a goddamn money order? I mean, you know, something is real shady about giving a bitch a wad of money and just being like, here, go get yourself something nice. That wasn't cool. Kind of made Jocelyn look stupid, but whatever, okay? Everybody is stupid at this point. Mimi gone about her business. Stevie J and Jocelyn get on down to Puerto Rico now. It seemed like it was a good idea back when Jocelyn was saying, let's go, but now that she done got her ass down there, it done brought back all these memories of her difficult past, difficult childhood. Mama was on drugs, daddy wasn't really around, Jocelyn was in and out, ran away on the streets, some prostitution, some stripping. Y'all know her whole story, okay? So, you know, she gets overwhelmed with the feelings of being there. She was just like, you know how much I want to be happy, right? And Stevie J was just like, yeah, I know. Why you so sad? I think it was a good idea to come here because I just look at everything that happened to me and I just think that it's too much for me to deal with right now. I was like, oh, Jocelyn, now. I felt bad for her because I kind of felt like them was some genuine feelings. I mean, and it kind of seemed like Stevie J felt like it was some genuine feelings too, because y'all see how y'all know Stevie J, he be wiping your tears and moving your hair out your face and all that. And if Stevie J can't do one thing, he can talk a bitch off the ledge, okay? I don't care whatever happens, Stevie J is always going to try to give the words of encouragement to his woman, whichever woman it is that he's talking to. He tells her, like, I'm your family. I'm here for you. You always make everything about you. This is not about you. I don't care about that. And he was just like, no, I'm here for you. I'm your family. You know how much I love you, right? And when he said it, he was looking her dead in her face, y'all. And he really looked like he meant that. Like, I've seen Stevie J say some shit on this show, and we all look at it and laugh and smirk and all of that, but I felt like at that moment, he really did mean what he was saying. At that moment. Now, I know Stevie J got a whole bunch of other shit going on and everything, but at that moment, in that moment, I'm just going to go on out on a ledge and say that, yeah, Stevie J does love Jocelyn, okay? It's a different kind of, whatever it is that he has for Mimi, I've always said that he wants Mimi to be happy because I think he feels obligated to her because he's put her through so much and they've been together so long and all that. But I don't think he loves Mimi that way. I think he has I think there is a love there for Jocelyn. So anyway, after they had they talk, you know, and Jocelyn is feeling all Captain Save-A-Hole defied. She was just like, I'm so thankful for Stevie because he do a lot for me. They filmed the video, y'all. It's some whatever the fuck we thought it was gonna be. She out there flapping around in the goddamn water, you know, kind of stripified. She has a beautiful body. Cannot hate on that shape that she has. Bought or earned, whatever. I don't even really care because at the end of the day, the body looks good. But the song is bullshit. I don't know who gonna buy it, but hey, it's for the show, so whatever. Okay, congratulations to Jocelyn. And after the video is done, and Jocelyn is all in her feelings. She had went and bought Stevie J a ring. It looked like it's a Cartier, the love ring, the bracelet that they have. She gives it to him. They sitting down, and Stevie J is just like, "What's going on? Why we all doing all this? Why you acting like that?" She gives him the ring. "I'm giving you this because I want you to marry me. Let's get married, baby." Girl, ladies, you should never ask a man to marry you, okay? Because the fact of the matter is, most of the time, we way more ready than they are, okay? And so if they ain't asked, that's because they not ready. Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea. But we gonna see what Stevie J's answer is next week. Young man Scrap is on his way to the big house. All right, well, not quite the big house. We're going to say it's more like a condo, okay, with 24-hour supervision. His lawyer tells him that all he has to do is get his ass up in this rehab, get you a big-ass cup of Act Right, sit down there and do what they say and nothing else, and in 30 days, the DA will let you go. Okay, so nothing too difficult. Okay, it's so funny to me how they making it seem like Scrappy is fixing to do like this hard ass time at the pen and shit. And I mean, I know it is a big deal to be gone, in any kind of captivity or locked away, or where you can't go freely for even for 30 days. I'm sure that's a lot, but still, for real, y'all, like, he going to rehab. 30 days. Even on the goddamn intervention, they go for 90 days and they ass go on a whole different other state somewhere. I'm up here trying to hide from somebody that's walking by from my office. We already know how this story goes too, okay? Scrappy holds a news conference. I don't even know if the shit was shown all over the United States, but it definitely was shown here in Atlanta on Fox News. Like, we all cared that much that Scrappy was going to rehab for his weed addiction, but he says that he's going for his daughter, and it's not because people are saying he's just doing it to avoid jail time, but it's because it's the right thing to do. Okay, so, like, whatever. If I had a choice between the fucking big house and the condo, I would take the condo, wouldn't you? So good for young man Scrap. Now, him and Erica, they get together. Y'all know Erica is still very upset about all the shit that she's been through this season. The last season, and really the last 10 years that she and Scrappy been together. They sitting down, and Scrappy, he says once he sees her, he's just like, damn, I mean, woman is my mother. Is the child, is the child, what is it? Is the woman, the child, my mother, the baby's, my baby's, the mother of my child, y'all. I'm telling you the truth. We've been through a lot together. We just cannot be enemies. I mean, I really do love this girl. And I really do think that Scrappy loves her. I've never felt like he didn't love her. I just felt like those two really shouldn't be together. I don't think that they are a good match. I think that Erica deserves and needs somebody way more mature than Scrappy. But you know how it is, that you can't help who you fall in love with, okay? And sometimes when you fall in love with somebody 10 years ago, they probably was on the same level. And but it just kind of seems like, Scrappy hasn't progressed, and we all know it's because his mama, okay? And his mama is always going to be there to keep him held back and kind of keep him very juvenile in his relationship. So anyway, I broke that fucking psychology out on y'all ass right there, didn't I? Anyway, they get together. He tells her that, over all this time, he just wanted to let her know that, she didn't deserve anything. Nothing was her fault. That she's been through a lot, and he knows it, and he knows it's because of himself and his mother. And, Erica just starts crying because she just can't believe that he's finally owned up to it, even though it's been 10 years. Like she said, 10 years. Oh, girl, I tell you, she is so country. Then Scrappy throw the fucking curveball and say that while he's locked away for 30 days, that he want her to sit back and really think about this engagement and them two moving forward. I was like, wow. Okay, Erica's taken aback. She can't really believe it. She don't really know what to think. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Erica and Scrappy ought to try to work that shit out? Yes, I like to see a family together, okay? The real mama, the real daddy, and the daughter. Scrappy, Erica, and Imani. But sometimes the shit just does not work out. And you just can't keep on trying to force this square peg into this round little circle. So, I don't know, y'all. But we already know that them two still ain't worked it out as of today. But on the show, I guess they want us to feel like maybe them two are going to try to work it out. What y'all think? Should they get it back together? No. Now, if you guys thought that this shit was real in the past, okay, last night it should have been confirmation for all of you guys out there who have had the doubts that this shit is fake. It is not real, you guys. Okay, we just cannot keep on turning a blind eye to common sense and think that this storyline that Kirk and Rashida got going on is real. Because Kirk been going hard. I'm talking about the hardest in the paint for this whole season, okay? Talking about how he don't want to be married no more. Talking about how he don't want responsibilities no more. Talking about how he just wants to be just him. Talking about he don't want no more kids. Talking about how he's tired of being with Rashida. Talking about how all of this, you sit up there and disrespect your damn mother-in-law and saying that she better be glad that she's your mother and not somebody else, because if it had been somebody else, I'd have whooped her ass. You constantly had a fucking face. You don't give a fuck. You can't be bothered about shit. Anything that Rashida is feeling upset about, you can't be bothered about her feelings, her emotions, nothing. Yet and still, you want us to believe that in this episode, that all of a sudden you having this fucking change of heart. And we also supposed to believe that it's lining up real perfectly with the end of the season. Okay, now all of a sudden it's, oh, I really want my marriage to work. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, I really want to be there with my kids. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, I made a mistake, I need to try to fix it. You raggedy ass bitch. Raggedy ass bitch. Raggedy ass bitch. I don't know if I should be madder at Kirk or Rashida. Okay, the fact that Rashida has put up with his disrespect, listen to all of the shit that he has said to her. I mean, listen, I understand trying to fight for your marriage, okay? But to be totally disrespected in the public eye brings a whole nother light to the shit, okay? The only thing that he could have done that would have been more disrespectful is for him to just take a shit right in her mouth, okay? Because that's the only, because everything else he's done has been just so wrong. All of a sudden now Rashida is talking about separation. Bitch, that shit should have been talked about a long ass time ago. The fact that he was up in the cabins and everybody knows that he was up there fucking around with these two women, whether or not the shit happened or not, he put himself in a predicament. I mean, really, I understand patience, you guys, but it's just like none of it makes sense and none of it is real. I don't know no woman that would put up with all of this shit. Okay, black or otherwise. Man, please, y'all can believe this shit if you want to. Okay, but I done already told you guys last week that I was really totally over it. He was sitting up there talking to Benzino and really just confused, like he don't understand why all of a sudden, Rashida is tripping like this. Like, damn, he felt like he ain't did nothing that bad. What's a couple of fucks with two hoes up at the goddamn, up in the woods somewhere. He is just stupid. The storyline is stupid. It's way too over the top. You lying ass motherfuckers. Lying ass motherfuckers. Lying ass motherfuckers. Alright, you guys, so that's it. I am tired of the show now. It's still entertaining. It's still better than any of the other reality shows. It still keeps my attention and everything. But yeah, I think it's time. And next week is the season finale. So thank goodness for that. Then we got probably 2 weeks of reunions. And then we'll be on to Basketball Wives. So things to look forward to. You guys, I want you to remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar below. All right. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.